We are actually going to be giving them a solid gold coin. It will be limited edition, and it'll be a collector's item, and it's solid gold coin as well.
Sukhi from MarketOrders, thank you so much for coming back on the show.
You're most welcome. I think it's very brave to have me back, so thank you.
But we had to have you back because so much has happened. And I'm noticing something that just happens to be sitting on the table here.
Yes, absolutely.
So what is this?
Well, now that you mention it.
Yeah. Well, we couldn't miss it. Yeah.
So just last week, MarketOrders was awarded the London Area Finals in the FSB Awards. So this is the Federation of Small Businesses, and we were the London Area Finals for Digital Innovation.
Okay.
So that is just incredible.
Huge congratulations. That's
thank
amazing.
you so much.
So we've all actually got something in common here then on the show today. We are all award winners.
Absolutely, that's your award.
Yeah, we've got our Finny here, we've got the award here as well. But other than that, right, because as myself and Graham have seen that you guys have just been so busy, right? Yeah. And considering when we had you on the show last, it's nearly a year ago now.
Oh, we had a look earlier on, it was August.
Was it August? Okay, all right. So what has happened?
Great. So it's been very exciting. Loads has been going on. So since I last spoke to you guys, my team has grown from 4 people to 12 people now.
Wow.
And that's just because, the amount of work that needs to be done and, the ideas that we have as well.
Yeah.
We have also won a number of awards, including the FSB.
So you keep saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
And last November, MarketOrders was named as a top 100 digital pioneer in Europe. And that was named by the Financial Times and Google. So again, this is just further testament that, there were 4,000 nominations put forward, and I wasn't even aware we had been put forward. But why this is so important is because MarketOrders is really, what we're doing is we are completely disrupting a traditional industry. So the gold and diamond space is so old-fashioned. You have orders are still not being online. It's all very much personal and face-to-face.
You were saying cash in a briefcase.
Yeah, briefcases, crazy, a handcuff to your hand and all that sort of
very
stuff.
Dramatic altogether.
It is. And the funniest thing is nowadays wholesalers walk into a shop with their products like in a Sainsbury's or Tesco's bag because they don't want to attract attention that they're holding so much, high value products. And so every time I see someone walk into a gold shop with a Tesco bag, if you want to...
They're selling something.
Yeah. Or if you want to rob them, we
go
for the grocery.
The briefcase is just a lie now.
Yeah. But because you've grown, you're doing a lot of things, but I'm just conscious that our audience have grown. There's a lot of people that are new to the channel and haven't seen your interview from last August. In a nutshell, MarketOrders, what is it?
Sure. So MarketOrders is an online two-sided marketplace, and what we are doing is helping independent jewelers on the high street to purchase their products. So we're talking about gold and jewelry, diamond products. We allow them to order their products direct from the suppliers. There are no minimum orders, and it's online, easy, efficient ordering system. And when I'm explaining this might be quite like a no-brainer to you guys, but in the gold and diamond industry, this is not done at all. And what normally happens is independent jewelers, who are normally family-owned, small businesses, they have to go to wholesalers or distributors to buy their products. And when you have a middleman in the middle, you know what's going to happen. You're going to have higher prices. There's less efficiency in the marketplace. So what we are doing in MarketOrders is bringing a greater level of trust and transparency to this outdated industry, and allowing suppliers as well to transact directly with the customers that they really need.
Are you completely wiping out the middle person?
Yes.
I wouldn't even call it middleman.
Yes,
right?
so
middle person. Are you completely wiping them out?
Yes,
right, okay.
That's what we want to do, because the wholesalers are operating very inefficiently, and actually...
What cut do they take?
So they'll probably take 30 to 40% commissions, and in comparison we take 10%.
Right.
And the reason we can go so low is because we are using technology to help the products move from the supplier to the customer. And in comparison, the wholesaler will physically fly out to Singapore or Hong Kong or Dubai and then bring the products back. So they factor in all of these types of costs.
Oh, of course.
It's the way with a lot of things, though, isn't it? Like the middle person there's no need for them, but they're taking a cut that's sometimes too hot or too high, I should say. What type of response have you been getting from who was the middle person, let's call them? Like, what have you been getting anywhere kind of, don't like, it's not going to work, because obviously they're annoyed now they're out of business as such.
Absolutely. So whenever you have a change coming up, you're always going to have people on the outside saying that it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
And in fact, when you try to educate your customer about a new way of doing things, most of the time they're very reluctant because they'll say, I've been running my business like this for the last 30 years.
If it ain't broke.
Exactly. Yeah. But what has happened is, I also do believe that sometimes the external environment also has to be very ripe for the change that you're bringing. So for us in the gold and diamonds industry, new legislation is being passed that says that this industry now does have to have more online payments because there's a lot of sort of black money that moves across these markets. Yeah. But secondly, the independent jewelers who is my primary customer, these people, their shops were created by usually like immigrant families or the previous generation. Now this generation is passing their shop onto the next generation who are millennials. Yeah. So now I'm speaking to my customers are my age and they're telling me, Sukhi, we want to have something online because we saw our parents struggle with getting the products that they needed. Because if you can't get the product you need, your customer won't come to you.
Will it eventually trickle down to cheaper gold and diamonds for the end user, right? Because
100%,
I'm thinking,
yes.
If the old school people don't change, and then their prices are here, the new school people cutting out 30 or 40% from the middleman can lower their prices, and these people are going to have to change.
Absolutely. So you're spot on, Graham, but with what you say, customers want cheaper prices. And if the independent shops can get the product at a lower price, then they're able to pass on those discount savings to the end consumer as well. And in addition to the lower prices, customers want choice. They want a variety. If I take the example of Airbnb, people don't go and book an Airbnb because, they just need somewhere to stay. They want somewhere exciting to stay. Yeah. They're looking for an experience. And so this is why our customers are now working with us, because they know they can get cheaper products and they can get a larger variety of designs. And the reason being is because if the supplier is able to produce the products that he wants to produce, he's not being dictated to by the wholesaler, because it's normally the wholesaler who says, okay, I want this many products and then I will sell it to the end consumer. Okay. Now what we're doing with technology is we're able to actually collect the data. For the first time, we can see what products are selling in which time frames, because my industry is quite seasonal. You'll have certain products being sold like at different times, like Chinese New Year or Indian New Year. So now we can actually use this data and filter it back to the customers and the suppliers and say these are the products that are selling the best, so produce more of these.
There's also more news that's happening with you guys as well at the moment. There's a lot of news actually.
Yeah.
Crowdfunding.
Yes.
Right. You're in the middle of crowdfunding. You're going for crowdfunding. What's happening there?
Great. So as I mentioned, we've grown our team. We're doing a lot of exciting stuff. So we are about to launch our crowdfunding campaign in about 3 weeks' time. Okay. So about mid-May, we will be launching on crowdcube.com. Right. So do take a look for, check out the campaign page when it goes live.
How much are you to raise?
We are raising $500,000.
Right.
And we actually have a whole bunch of really cool rewards for people who want to be part of our growth journey.
And diamonds.
So absolutely. so for some of our investors who invest certain amounts, we are actually going to be giving them a solid gold coin. It will be limited edition, and it'll be a collector's item, and it's solid gold coin as well. And then for some other investors, we'll also be having luxury bespoke chocolates with gold dusting and 24-karat gold leaf as well.
What amount do you need to invest, do you know, at the moment to get the gold coin?
Yeah, sure.
Straight in, yeah.
Straight in. Where's my gold coin?
Yeah.
So that would be around £5,000 and above.
All right, nice. Okay.
You've incorporated blockchain into the whole process, and I've seen a business a couple of weeks back in Dublin using blockchain to trace coffee beans. So the farmers at the top end of the funnel get paid the money that they deserve. Yeah. What way is blockchain? Is it the same principle as the coffee company that I met? It's just tracking where these coffee beans are going. Is that how it works?
Absolutely, yeah. So you're spot on. So the technology is really about using blockchain to track the products in the supply chain. So with coffee, it's a great example. And what I love about this is it's a physical product, but you're digitizing it. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing with MarketOrders. We're going to be taking a physical product, such as a bracelet or earrings or a chain, and digitizing the data behind it onto the blockchain. And the difference being with coffee, I guess the main thing that they really want to track is it ethical, and are the farmers being paid correctly?
Yeah.
Same in our business, with gold and diamonds, we need to ensure, is a product ethical? Is there any slave trade or conflict diamonds used? And most importantly, are the suppliers and the designers getting the money paid that's due to them?
We also have a little bit more news as well. Am I right by hearing that you're now the advisor to the Mayor of London for blockchain, is it?
Absolutely, yeah, you've done your homework.
Yeah, of course. More news. So how did that come about?
Yeah, so Sadiq Khan, the Mayor of London, he set up a board called the New Skills Business Partnership. And the reason he set this up is because he understands that for London to be a really prosperous economy, we need to have Londoners to have the right skills in place to do the jobs that need to be done to create the businesses that we need.
Okay.
And if we don't have the skills in place, we don't have the education there, then you're going to have a lot of unemployment, and that's where like poverty and that sort of stuff comes in. So what he's done is he's created a new board which is created by many different business owners. So I was brought on board as like the blockchain expert, and my voice is really being used for entrepreneurs and startups in blockchain and tech. And it's my job to help the mayor to understand where in London we have those skills deficiencies, where we need to have more education. So if anyone wants to enter that type of job, they'll have those skills rather than having to go outside of London or outside of UK to recruit for those positions.
It's expensive. I think blockchain developers are one of the most sought after because there's so few in London. Are you finding that at the minute, obviously you need blockchain developers, are you finding it that they're crazy expensive or hard to get, or what does that look like now?
So yeah, I mean, it's like a double-edged sword. So London is, I think, the greatest place in the world to start your business, and we are number one in terms of fintech. But the downside of that is there's a lot of competition for the same group of skill set. So with this new partnership, our aim is to increase that education, get more people access to the programming skills and the blockchain skills, so that we'll have a largest talent pool. And then we'll also become very competitive on the European landscape. I am going to mention the Brexit word. So a lot of people are worried about a lot of people are worried about Brexit and the talent going out. But I feel this is a great opportunity for us to actually build and nurture homegrown talent, so that we become like number one on the center stage in the world.
Well, look, thank you so much for coming in. I think we've run out of all the news, but there's so much there, right? Best of luck with the crowdfunding.
Thank you so much.
I want to get a gold coin.
Absolutely. Right? Well, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
And if you guys are interested, go along to MarketOrders.net and register your interest, and we'll be in touch with more information.
Cool. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. Cheers.
Take care.